Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of appropriate ages, to another live Delta 8 review here on the Meter Does Many Things YouTube channel. This is the follow-up to the previous review we did here, talking about the Delta 8 gummy bears, actually. Yeah, the Delta 8 gummy bears from the previous review here. One thing I did not mention in the previous review that I do want to make a point to mention, the gummy bears that I did the first review for are 3-to-1 ratio Delta 8 to CBD. 12 milligrams Delta 8, 3 milligrams CBD. Today, we are talking about another of the edible products by Zen Delta from the wonderful folks, Zen Delta 8, from the wonderful folks over at Yin Yang Infusions. Thank you once again to those wonderful folks for sending this package to me exactly when I needed it to. Today, we are talking about the, if we can get into focus, there we go, the watermelon Delta 8 gummies from Zen Delta 8 through Yin Yang Infusions. Again, great packaging, no cartooning, no nothing. All your nutritional facts, all of your ingredients are in there, as well as all the relevant warnings. These watermelon slices, however, are not necessarily for your average introductory experimenter, if you will, cannabinoid enthusiast. These are a little bit more potent. These are a 5-to-1 ratio. These are 25 milligrams of Delta 8 and 5 milligrams of CBD per gummy. Now, as I mentioned in the previous video, I will mention again in this one, these gummies can take up to 2 hours, as well as any edible, can take up to 2 hours to take effect. So it really just isn't practical for me to eat these gummies and then sit here for up to 2 hours for you guys before I can tell you that they work. I will tell you 100% verified from my own personal testimony, excuse me, words are hard live sometimes. I had knee surgery 2 weeks ago, and when I came home from knee surgery, they sent me home with a bottle of opioids. When I told the doctor that not only did I not like opioids, but they weren't working for me, the response that the doctor gave me literally was to double them up, to take 2 of them instead of 1. Needless to say, I am very much plants over pills kind of person, so I stopped taking them all together and genuinely 100% undeniably and unexaggeratedly got more pain relief from this collection of edible Delta 8 and CBD gummies that I got from Yin Yang Infusions, the Zen Delta 8 ones, than I did from any of the pain pills, the fucking opioid narcotics that they sent me home with and tried to insist that I take. So, like I mentioned earlier, these are a little bit stronger than the gummy bears we had last time. Those were 15 milligram total, 12 Delta 8, 3 CBD. These are a little more advanced. These are not for your bubble gummers. These are for folks who have a little bit of experience with Delta 8 and with edibles. These are 25 milligrams of Delta 8 and 5 milligrams of CBD. Now, these, as soon as I saw them, reminded me immediately of the Sour Patch Kids watermelon slices, and they are absolutely squishy little guys. There is just the ever so slightest bit of sour to them. Not terrible, not bad. Again, same as with the gummy bears from last time. These are delicious as a candy. If you didn't know this was an edible, you could almost get this completely passed off as just a regular watermelon candy wedge. Oh, just about past the sour now. There we go. Delicious, extremely soft, not too sweet, not too sour, very enjoyable. These 30 milligrammers pack a little bit more punch. I was able to eat, obviously, way less of these than I was of the gummy bears themselves. I was only able to manage to get one of my lower cannabinoid enthusiast bubblegum level friends to try some of these. One of these was almost too much for them. They're very, very, very inexperienced with cannabis, Delta 8 CBD or otherwise. And one of these got them to the point where they said they had a good time, but it was on the border of almost too much of a good time. So, like I said, these are not for beginners. If you are experienced with cannabis, with Delta 8, with cannabinoid consumption, these will most likely put you right. If by some stretch of the imagination you are more experienced than the average bear, you will definitely want to stay tuned in for the next review I've got coming up in this little series here. Most likely will be next week. The big boys are coming out last. But before we get to that, I do want to take just a moment once again to thank the wonderful folks over at Yin Yang Infusions and the great folks over at Zen Delta 8 for sending me these delicious watermelon gummies to enjoy and to literally heal from surgery with. If you would like to pick up any of these watermelons, any of the teddy bears, any of the other amazing products that they offer, yinyanginfusions.com. Links are down in the description. Thanks once again to them. But that is all we've got for this particular episode. So thanks again for everyone who tuned in. I see you. I appreciate you. Thanks again to Yin Yang Infusions and Delta 8 for taking great fucking care of me, as they always have, and I damn well appreciate it. We're going to call it all for this one, though. So until next time, have a good one.
How do I say goodbye to what we had? The good times that made us laugh outweigh the bad. I thought we'd get to see forever, but forever's gone away. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. I don't know where this road is going to lead. All I know is where we've been, what we've been through. If we get to see tomorrow, I hope it's worth all the wait. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. And I'll take with me the memories to be my sunshine after the rain. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. And I'll take with me the memories to be my sunshine after the rain. It's so hard.